Hi, my name is CT, or Glabrin, and on Tuesday, January 7th, Kabam dropped what I believe to be the best offer they've ever put out in Marvel Contest of Champions. As penance for incorrect reward balancing in the 2024 banquet event, Kabam dropped an inconspicuous bundle. For just 10 units, you could get yourself a full Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha. While this offer is now gone, I decided to put my money where my mouth is. I bought over 200 of these catalysts. Just one small problem. I can only hold 30 of them. So, what am I gonna do? Well, duh, rank some champions up. Stop hoarding resources. This is my rank up counter. As I rank champions up, like I'm about to rank up She-Hulk Deathless, it'll increase. See if you can guess how many rank 4s, rank 2s, and rank 3s I'll have at the end of this video. She-Hulk Deathless was an instant rank 3 for me once I got her awakened, so this is one of 2 rank ups I did before recording this entire thing. I figured these were worth including because they use the catalyst that I just bought, so here you go. Another off-camera rank up was Odin up to rank 2. I mainly did this for the Karina's challenge, but I didn't use him a single time during it, so oh well. I know it's been a hot second since I've done any sort of account tour or anything like that, but this is the current state of my account, and let's get into a few of the rank ups that we have. As for documentation purposes, my current base hero rating is 7.46 million. We'll see what it is at the end of this. I have quite a few rank ups to do. I am also starting with 123.8 million gold. This one's been a long time coming. My in-game name is Clobberin Time, and I don't have Thing ranked up. So let's go ahead and change that. I don't know if I'll be leveling up everyone that I'll be ranking up. I mean, worst case scenario, I do it in the future, but I definitely want Thing to be absolutely capped. I believe he's sitting at Sig 80, so that's a pretty good place for him to be. I might be investing a lot of Sig Stones into him in the future, but we'll see. Next up is Silk. Silk is a fantastic, fantastic champion. I am kind of surprised it took me this long to rank her up. She is absolutely great. I feel no qualms about bringing her up to rank 2 as a 7-star. Shifting gears a little, we have Black Panther Civil War, who is a gifted guardian who I think is absolutely fantastic. I think he's an amazing champion. I'm very happy with his buff. It brings me great joy to take him up to rank 2. I'm also going to invest ISO into him because I am a very large fan of his buff. Very big fan, I guess I should say. Additionally, I'll be taking up Cheelith to rank 2. Cheelith? I don't know exactly how it's pronounced. This is mainly for the Karina's Challengers run, and I also believe she's a very good champion. Until Nick Fury comes as a 7-star, I don't see a world in which Chulth's utility will be surpassed in my current roster, but these are the champions I'm currently keeping at rank 1 as 7-star skill champions. Actually, that's a lie. I'll also be taking up Massacre. I think he's a fantastic champion, and I'll be using a rank up gem on him. He is one of 2 champions that I was able to select for completing the CCP challenges, and I will very shortly show you the other one. The other one is Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. Starky is a great champion. I am a huge fan of everything that this champion does. I am a huge fan of everything about him except how you get him. He needs to be awakened and he needs to be relatively high sig. I was lucky enough to pull a tech gem from the banquet event this year, from the banquet rewards, and I was able to complete the CCP challenges, especially the FinTech Jabari one, which took me so long. It was an absolute slog, but I was able to get it done, was able to pick up Starky, and it is my great pleasure to bring him up to rank 2. I think this dude is an absolute sick beast of a champion. I'm a huge fan. of everything this guy does. Which is why I'm not stopping at rank 2 with this guy. I am taking him all the way up to rank 3 using catalysts. You might notice that I'm capped on 2 to 3 gems. I know it's something to be concerned about for later CT. I'll deal with it later. I don't know if I have enough tech ISO to fully max this guy out, which I should. I have quite a bit of ISO chilling in the overflow. But I might need it a little bit more for my second tech rank up. And that's going to be, drumroll please, just kidding, it's Vision Deathless. I need him for the Deathless Necro run. I unfortunately must rank to this man right here. He needs it. He needs a lot of things, but unfortunately him getting a rank 2 in my roster is something that he does definitely need. I noticed I had some Mutant ISO expiring, so let's take a look at that. First up is a very, very, very solid champion. Actually, all of these are. I'll be taking up Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Additionally, in the Mutant class, it brings me great joy to finally take up Dust. This is a champion that I pulled during the Banquet event. I have had her sitting in my roster for what feels like forever, even though it's been like less than a month. I can't wait to slap her on defense and just ruin some people's lives. I'm sorry, a little bit of a sick move, but I'll take it. I wish I had. Well, I could rank 3 her. I'm leaving my those 2 to 3 gems have a spot. It's just I don't think that spot will be seen currently, I would say. I'm down to about 100 million gold right now, so I might stop maxing everyone back out. I know when we get to the 6-star section of this video, I will not be ranking every single champion, because that will be a lot of gold. All right, let's talk Mystic. So, a lot of champions here. Vega just released a video about Sigil Witch. I am a big fan of her, and I am very excited to see what she can do at rank 2. Let's see if I can just do a large mass claim on these. I know I had some Mystic ISO expiring, but I have a lot of champions to rank. It's... I don't mind having some ISO to rank her up. Next up is another Gifted Guardians. I feel like every single one of them is a banger, and also Sentry is there. I feel like the Gifted Guardians pool is absolutely fantastic, and every single one of them is a treat to own, and Sentry. I'm being a little bit mean to him, but I'm mainly a Battlegrounds player, and I know Battlegrounds players like to rag on Sentry a bit. I am no exception. I'm sorry, Sentry, for my transgressions. Nagase can have my head. I do not care. I have no use for Sentry, and I will be keeping him at rank 1 permanently. Additionally, I'm also taking up Spiral. I know I had a whole, like the entire through line of my Banquet event was that I wanted a Serpent counter, and I had the guarantee of Isophene in there, but Spiral is just such an interesting and fantastic champ, and I have loved my 6-star Ascended rank 5 so much that I've really wanted to play around with a 7-star Spiral. Her dupe is not the most impactful, of course, but she is just a wonderful champion. I can't wait to have her rank 2. And now I don't have to wait. Alright, got a few more in here before we continue on. Let's go over to the Cosmic class, and I have some... There's a lot of good options here that I would love to rank up. Not included in my rank up video was Deathless Thanos. I took him all the way up to rank 3 immediately, and I did that only with rank up gems, so I did not include it as part of it, as I didn't use any catalysts. But that was also an account event that happened in January for me. So Beta Ray Bill is a great champion. So is Superior Iron Man, and so is Scream. I have enough to do approximately 2 rank ups for the Cosmic class. And for my first one, I'm going with Deathless King Groot. Again, I'm doing a little bit of an unconventional Necropath for my Deathless, and I need all of them ranked. So unfortunately, well, not really unfortunately, I need to take these guys up to rank 2 at minimum. So Vision and Deathless King Groot were the only 2 Deathless champions that I didn't have at rank 2. Guillotine I ranked up instantly. Deathless, or Degen, you saw her at the start of this video, and Deathless Thanos was an instant rank 3 from me as well. I have Medusa ranked up, so Scream isn't the best. I really want to see Sim and what Sim can do. I just don't currently have a use for Scream when I have a Sig 200 rank 3 Medusa. We'll see how Zola is. We'll see if this was a mistake later. There's always more catalysts. Let's take a sec to go back to the science class, because you might have seen that I have a few good champions that most people would consider ranking up. Spot is absolutely fantastic. Sentry's also currently in frame. Void is great. Spider-Punk is fantastic. Joe Fixit is great, but Nyx is dupe. But I pulled the best science champion of 2024, and it is time that I give him a spin. So, Nefaria, welcome to the squad. Always happy to have you. Italian representation. And with my one final 1 to 2 gem, I have all of these options, and this is a universal option here. And my choice, my decision, because there are bangers in here like Sentinel. Who else is absolutely fantastic in here? Omega Sentinel is also fantastic. Moondragon is a champion that I've yet to learn. Scream, great. Had the chance to, didn't wanna. But one of these champions stands head and shoulders above everyone else here. At least in my eyes. I should rank Killmonger for defense at some point. Same with Kindred. The 7-star pool is being fleshed out kind of well. But the final champion I will be giving a 1 to 2 treatment in this video is Sentinel. He's just too good. He's just too good. I know every single of the Gifted Guardians are still in their what do you call it? Rebalance period. But I feel comfortable and confident enough to rank Sentinel, Purgatory, and Black Panther Civil War to join my X-Pool Dead Force and Medusa at ranks 2 and rank 3. And with that being said, the only Gifted Guardian that isn't ranked up is the wonderful, wonderful Sentry. You might notice that every single one of those was awakened. The champion that I ended up using my gem on, I have to filter out of rank 1s now. Go over to my rank 2 skill champions. Champion that I had to use my gem on was Black Panther Civil War, whose, if you look in here, is a Sig 1 Black Panther, which, you know, take it or leave it. I'm taking it. The feat is almost completely mine. I took up an absolutely insane number of champions. With all those 7 stars ranked up, I do have one more important thing to do. In January, the Sigil store relaunched, and inside the Sigil store is a pretty good trade-in offer. You might have noticed that my Tier 3 Alpha and Tier 6 Basics weren't exactly 1-to-1, and that's because I've been targeting Tier 3 Alphas when I've been given an option through the selector. That's because of this trade-in deal right here. I can trade in 20 Tier 3 Alphas for 1 Tier 4 Alpha. Now, this is going to put my Tier 3 Alphas a little bit behind my Tier 6 Basic, but I am very happy and very content to spend 20 for 1. Because keep in mind, each one of those was 5 units, so that is a 100 unit Tier 4 Alpha that I just bought. I will take that trade any day of the week. Alright, let's flip our attention over to 6 stars. More specifically, 6-star rank 3s. Now, I'm about to do these a little bit rapid fire. Let's go ahead and start with the skill class. I'm going to take up 2 of these guys, and I would like to prioritize 6-star locked champions, so champions who haven't come out as 7 stars. And so, especially if they have any sort of niche utility. First one is going to be Valkyrie. Again, not going to invest the ISO for now, so be it. Next one is going to be Black Widow. I have her Sig 200 from the Karate Challenge. She is interesting utility, a little bit niche, but I'm fine with it. Next up is Mutant. I can do approximately 2 of these guys. First one is going to be, obviously, Deadpool. Deadpool is a sweet champ. I'm proud to own him as a 6-star. I'm not going to spend an incredible amount for the 7-star. I think the profile picture that they put out is really funny, and I'm a big fan of it. I've been rocking it because I like it in Battlegrounds. Next champion is kind of obvious. He has the relic equipped. I don't think Toad is a good champion, but I think he's a good mutant, which says a lot about the mutant class more than it says anything about Toad specifically. But those are the 2 for mutant. For tech, I can only take up 1 because I only have a 1 rank 3, and that's Ghost. I stopped playing the game around the time where rank 3 to 4s were coming into fashion, so this is a very easy way for me to play catch up on that specific rank. Next up is Cosmic, which it gives me no joy to say I'm taking up all of these champions. Well, actually, it does give me some joy. I am a big Surfer fan. Let's go ahead and give him those catalysts, and let's get him ranked up. Captain Marvel movie is a champion who I have as a 7-star as well, but I need to burn some cats, so up they go. OG Thor is the same kind of logic as Black Panther, or not Black Panther, Black Widow. And Corvus, unfortunately, I have him as a 7-star. He's just not awakened. I ranked up 6-star Ghost as well, so, you know, gotta give some love to those old favorites. Moving on to Mystic, I will also be taking up 4, starting with champions who are not available as 7-stars, but who knows, as soon as I put this out, they may drop instantly. I may be regretting that. Not that I'm really regretting it, it's just is how it is. The rest of these champions are available as 7-stars, save Guillotine, but Guillotine is, in my eyes, kind of outclassed by her Deathless version. I know they do different things, and Deathless Guillotine is based off of Guillotine's old kit, but they cover the same ground in my eyes. I'll be ranking up Mojo next. There you go. Enjoy. And then I really haven't put much thought into these. Sorcerer Supreme? Yeah, sure, why not? And I know I was just throwing shade at her, but I see no problem in ranking up Guillotine. Alright. Moving on to the potentially final batch here. Let's talk science. Originally, I was planning on She-Hulk to rank 4 here, because I just use her so often, but in the Valentine's Day event, she's coming as a 7-star, so I don't really see the use. Invisible Woman I don't really use any way, shape, or form, and so Mr. Fantastic is the champion that I'm choosing to rank up out of the science class. His pre-fight debuffs are just too good. I love them too much. He's too strong. I must rank him. And then the final champion that I am choosing to rank out of all of these is Spider-Man 2099. I didn't pick him from the CCP selector, but, you know, he is still a good champion. He is an absolutely fantastic one. So if we go back into the Alliance tab now, we are absolutely filled with ranks. Absolutely filled. Hey, looks like someone got a 7-star Nefaria. Good for them. Alright, and now for the moment of truth. How much ranking did we gain from that? Not much. Basically less than 100k, but I think that'll go way up once we actually rank up all those champions. So, just to recap, we spent over 60 million gold, ranked up 35 different champions, and increased our base hero rating by over 100,000. I predict that we won't see anything close to this level of value all year, because all of that hinged on a little 10-unit offer. Thanks for watching. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a necro run to go do. I'll post about that later. Have a good one, y'all.